At 3:37 a.m. on a Friday in April 2026, a 20-year-old walked up to a private compound on Lombard Street in San Francisco. He lit a rag stuffed into a bottle of kerosene and threw it at the door. 90 minutes later, he was at OpenAI's headquarters, hurling a chair through the glass and threatening to kill the people inside. When he was arrested at dawn, police found a manifesto predicting human extinction and a hit list containing the names and addresses of other AI executives. That night, the new mood in the city became impossible to ignore. The people making the gold were starting to feel the consequences. The targeted compound belonged to Sam Altman. Shortly after the attack, the OpenAI CEO shared a photo of his husband and baby, hoping to dissuade the next person from throwing a Molotov cocktail. He finished with a short note. The fear and anxiety about AI is justified. This chart tracks the market capitalization of the Magnificent Seven. NVIDIA crossed the $5 trillion mark in late 2025, while Elon Musk's personal fortune approached $840 billion. These 7 companies now represent over a third of the entire S&P 500. San Francisco is minting money faster than any city in history, yet the specific mathematical mechanics of the AI economy have sparked a fierce and violent class conflict. In neighborhoods recently rebranded as Cerebral Valley and AI Alley, billions of dollars in venture funding have been concentrated into just a few square miles. In 2025, the Bay Area alone attracted 78% of all AI venture funding in the United States. Within these borders, companies are engaged in a talent war, where a top researcher can walk away with a $200 million compensation package. For the most specialized deep learning experts, the pay now rivals that of a starting NFL quarterback. Mark Zuckerberg has been the primary aggressor, spending $14 billion on Scale AI and buying out rival venture firms specifically to hoard top researchers. He has personally authorized $100 million signing bonuses to poach talent from Google and OpenAI. This top-tier economy has become a closed loop, circulating exclusively between the stock market, AI capital, and a microscopic fraction of the population. Unlike industrial booms that required millions of workers to scale, this influx of capital is structurally designed to pool at the top, excluding the broader workforce from the flow of money. This chart shows the scale of labor contraction. In 2025, U.S. companies booked 1.2 million job cuts, the highest number since the pandemic. By March 2026, artificial intelligence became the most cited reason for these layoffs, eclipsing every other economic factor. Amazon, Microsoft, and Salesforce leadership have all cited AI as the mechanism to operate more leanly. Salesforce's Mark Benioff summarized the strategy plainly, noting that he reduced 9,000 heads to 5,000 because he simply needs fewer people. This line graph tracks the impact on young workers. According to data from the Stanford Digital Economy Lab, 22 to 25-year-olds in software engineering and customer service saw employment fall by nearly 20% since late 2022. The tech industry is actively eradicating its own entry-level workforce, severing the traditional pipeline that once allowed the middle class to share in the wealth generated by new technology. These two opposing realities exist simultaneously within San Francisco's 49 square miles. The AI boom has pushed median rent up 19% in a single year. Eviction notices have reached their highest level since 2018, concentrated in neighborhoods like the Mission and Soma, where AI firms are signing million-square-foot leases. Fleets of driverless taxis roam past skyscrapers and exclusive bars. Just blocks away, overdose deaths remain at record highs as tent cities are pushed into neighborhoods surrounding the new AI headquarters. Chamath Palihapitiya recently admitted that elites in tech are building smaller organizations for bigger payoffs. He noted that unlike previous generations of successful business people, the current class is not bringing society along or paying their success forward. The physical fracturing of the city is the visible result of a deliberate choice by companies to maximize wealth for a few while abandoning the surrounding society. The Stop AI blockades, the Tesla vandalism, and the mobs attacking autonomous vehicles represent organized kinetic anger over the shift in the city's economy. Economists describe this as a K-shaped cliff. A small group experiences relentless upward power, while the masses face a sheer drop into despair. The bottom line tracks the labor share of income. It has collapsed to 53.8%, the lowest point since 1947. San Francisco has always been a gold rush city, built on inequality. But in prior generations, tech companies still required massive amounts of human labor to scale, which eventually brought the rest of the city along. The AI boom is a closed loop. The violence at the gates is the inevitable outcome of a city realizing the people digging the gold have permanently pulled the ladder up behind them.